Most of us probably never stop to think about how good or bad our hearing might actually be, but listening to or regularly playing music quite loud can, over time, affect our hearing, and the severity of the damage can vary. For some, it may not even be noticeable. For others, it may lead to hearing loss in one form or another, and for some, it may be that you become more sensitive to certain levels of noise or experience tinnitus. I recently found out that the human ear has a very specific frequency range in which it can hear sounds. This range is approximately 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. In certain conditions, some individuals will be able to hear outside this range, but 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz is considered to be the approximate range. This range will obviously vary from person to person, and the biggest varying factor, which will probably come as no surprise, is age, especially in the higher frequency range apparently. Anyway, I was interested to know what my frequency range would be. It turns out that Logic Pro has a test oscillator with all the varying frequencies, so I thought it'd be fun to build a little Freq-O-Meter so I can test what frequencies I could hear, and as I've uploaded it here onto YouTube, if you want you can try it as well. A couple of things worth noting though. 1. This is purely just for fun and shouldn't be used to self-diagnose any issues. 2. I've no idea how accurate this is, but if you've any concerns about your hearing after doing the test, please just ask a professional. 3. I will say before you start, this isn't the most comfortable test to do. In fact, I found it really difficult to listen to if I'm honest. 4. Once you've done the test, why not try it with other friends or family members? My son also tried the test, and it was strange to see him acknowledging the higher frequencies that I couldn't hear. At first I thought he was winding me up, but I repeated the test without him looking at the screen, and the results were exactly the same. I guess that's proof that younger people have access to those higher frequencies. And last but not least, whilst there may be some degree of accuracy to the test, everyone is going to be doing this under different conditions. With things like volume, for instance, that can affect the results. So as above, this definitely shouldn't be used as a diagnostic tool in any form, but just solely for fun. And for reference, I'm just passing 50, and I was able to hear up to 13,500 Hz. My son was able to hear up to 16,500 Hz. So here's the Freq-O-Meter. As I said, it's not a comfortable test, but it is interesting. At the beginning, I'll just wind it straight up to 8,000 Hz, as this is usually a level that most people are able to hear. Things tend to vary more once the frequencies are above this level, and from what I've read, this usually comes down to age, or whether or not you've been exposed to loud noises over the years.